Good afternoon. My name is Kirk, and this is the Carbs Community Show number 15. Today, I'm going to be talking about self-esteem. Self-esteem is a key ingredient to having a satisfying life. It improves the quality of your life. It allows you to experience a more richer life. It allows you to go do things or be associated with certain people that bring fulfillment to your life. And also, it keeps away negative experiences in your life. It'll keep you from being in toxic relationships for too long. It'll keep you from devaluing yourself if you're in business and you don't ask to be paid a certain amount that you're worth. It's all coming from self-esteem and how you believe in yourself. In my profession, I deal with a lot of people who have low self-esteem, and they're in a situation where they know they want to make changes in their life for the better. Okay, but a lot of times people sabotage themselves. Okay, because maybe they don't believe that they're worth it, or they don't believe that they can do it, and they will sabotage themselves. They listen to other people who will project their insecurities on them, and they'll listen because they're vulnerable to that because of their low self-esteem, because you don't think you deserve better. What you need to do is you need to take an inventory of the things that you are proud of about yourself. Okay, you need to, this is genuine. You have to genuinely be proud of certain things that you've either done, or abilities that you have, or just things that you were born with that you feel like you're proud of. You could say, I'm proud of my vehicle because I worked really hard and I bought that vehicle on my own. Nobody helped me. You could say, well, I'm proud of myself because I went to school and I accomplished this or that. You could say, I'm proud of my bodybuilding experience. I'm proud of the way I write. I'm a good writer, or I'm a good friend. Like, I always help people. Different things that you can be proud of. You need to take inventory. A lot of times I will suggest to some of my clients to write down things about themselves that they are proud of. And a lot of times they have a difficult time accomplishing that simple task. I have to be honest. Hey, man, did you write the list? Did you write the list? Did you write the list? Man, I was going to do it. And it's difficult for some people to write down what they are proud of. I myself have had really low self-esteem from when I was like 16 to, I'd say, probably like 23, something like that. I probably had it before that, but it was really bad at that time. And I was very angry, a very angry person. And I was blaming other people for things, and I would never take responsibility for certain things, and I just lived a really shitty life. And it was all my fault, but I was always blaming other people because I didn't want to take the responsibility of that. It was just easier to blame someone else, and that's also from low self-esteem. Or low self-esteem also, if somebody treats you good, if somebody gives you a compliment, it's very difficult for you to take those compliments when you have low self-esteem. You need to start acknowledging if someone says, hey, thank you for this or that, or you're so pretty, or you're such a nice person. Don't say, oh, everybody's nice, I didn't do nothing. You don't do that. You say, thank you, I appreciate that. And live with that intention of being, that type of person, and acknowledging those things about yourself that are good. You have to go back, or I would write down the things in my life that I was proud of. I remember I was writing in a job. I was getting over a breakup with my son's mother, and I was really hurt because she had went with another guy. And I took it personal. It was something wrong about me, and I'm sure it was in some ways. In some ways it just, we grew apart and had different interests or whatever. But at that time, my self-esteem was really low. I was my ego was devastated, and I had got a journal, and I started writing in it, and I started writing like the things in my life that I had been proud of. some accomplishments, just things that I'm good at, things that I like about how I look, things, just little different things. I just wrote a whole bunch of things about how I liked about myself, and it started helping me feel good about myself and valuing myself. And as I started doing that, my quality of life kept going up and up. Also, when I got, 2003, I think I was like 28. I started my fitness journey, and I started working out, and I noticed like my mental health was getting better, and I also felt productive. I would get a lot of compliments from people. Oh, you're getting bigger, or this, or people would ask me questions, and that also fed my self-esteem, and it started helping me feel a lot better and better about myself. Then, as I became a personal trainer, I started helping other people, and I became a source of leadership for people, and that really helped my self-esteem. When you're helping other people, not just yourself, it's very empowering for yourself, so you can believe in yourself. Also, as your self-esteem goes up, you don't take your failures so personal. You know that they're temporary. You know what I mean? When you have low self-esteem, you're scared to take risks. You're scared to fail. You're scared to make mistakes and to be exposed as a loser or whatever. And it's very difficult to handle humiliation. Also, which I wanna talk about is my and what I'm encouraging you to do. Maybe not do this, but I mean, if it's on your mind to do, and even if you work out or anything like that, I would encourage you to compete in a bodybuilding competition. It's very competitive. It's very difficult, very challenging, and now it's very popular to do. So it's a lot of competition out there, and it's difficult to win. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you about my couple of experiences that I've had, and it's really good for your self-esteem because you make short-term goals, which may be like 3 to 5 months, and you work diligently, consistently. You have a healthy routine, a pattern. You go to the gym, you eat your meals, you have to sleep in a certain way, you have to eat certain foods, and you're in health. You have healthy habits, which is very good to help boost your self-esteem. Then going to the show, accomplishing, getting on stage, following through. When you said you're going to do it and you follow through and you actually do it, that builds your self-esteem. It allows you to know, hey, I can do that. I can set goals for myself and I can accomplish those goals. I can do it. I can follow through. It's empowering to do. Also, I've won second place in Masters, which was in a big division. I had, I want to say, close to 20, maybe more people, of people 35 and up. I'm 42 now. At the time, I think I was like 38 or 40. I remember. It was like 4 years ago, so I guess I was 38. And I did well at that show. I did really well. And that was probably the best I've ever done. I was 7th in open. I mean, at 38, I was satisfied with it. Plus, I was up against some studs, you know what I mean. But it was accomplishment for me. But I did get a second place medal, and I have 2 medals here I want to show. This one is from a recent show. It's basically, I think this was 3rd place out of 4. I also have another one which was 4th out of 4. You get a medal for top 5. There was only 4. I got a medal for it. And then this one is 2nd place in the NSL. And the thing about this was there was only me and one other guy in the division, and he won. Yeah. Which you might look at that and say, okay, well, these are both basically participation ribbons. You know what I mean? But I don't look at them like that. And there's something about when you win on stage, the girl comes. Typically, it's a female or an accomplished bodybuilder or somebody in the fitness world. And when you win, they call you out, and the girl comes and she puts it on your neck. They put it around your neck. Okay, the medal itself is, probably, I don't know, maybe $5. But you took the time, you put in the effort, and you met that goal. So even when I didn't do well, I still was proud of my accomplishment because I was there. I got on stage and I accomplished the goal. So for me, it's an accomplishment. For myself, for my self esteem, to know that I can accomplish whatever I put my mind to. You know, it helps me believe in myself. So I'm proud of these. And there is something about being awarded the medal when they put it on your neck, because they don't hand you the medal and you just put it on your own head. What the girl comes, you put your head down and she kind of puts it on you. It's something about that is very um, empowering. You know, it's something about that make you feel good about yourself. You know, you won, especially if you have like a big or even just a few people, where let's say there's 10 people or something and only the top 5 win and you're one of those top 5. It feels good. It feels good to win, and that goes in your self-esteem bank. It makes you feel good. There's a certain pride that you take in winning. You're everybody don't get them. Everybody don't get these. There's a lot of people. You know, there's hundreds of people that do these shows, and a lot of people go home empty-handed. You know what I mean? So even if you got 4th out of 4, you showed up. If you got 5th out of 20, some people say, "Oh man, you know, I didn't get first, man." And it's like, it ain't nothing if you didn't get first. Like, I mean, in my opinion, that mentality, you're stealing your own joy. I understand being excellent. I understand the desire to be great, and I understand, you know, we do this to win. You know, it's a competition. I want to win. Believe me. You know, I know that being first is the best. I love the best. I'm a big Tom Brady fan. I'm a big Kobe Bryant fan. I'm a LeBron James fan. I enjoy watching excellence. I enjoy Floyd Mayweather. I enjoy Conor McGregor. These are people who are excellent at what they do. I celebrate that. But I also respect the competitor who gets in there and loses sometimes. You know, not that they lose all the time, just saying sometimes a competitor will get in there and lose a horrible loss. Sometimes they get beat up real bad, or you know, Tom Brady just lost the Super Bowl, and people think, oh, he lost, he ain't shit. You know, I don't believe that, because he's participating, he's out there putting in work, and I guarantee you, his self-esteem is not crushed by that. Because his self-esteem is up, he knows what he could accomplish. Those little things like losing or failing, they are a temporary sting to help you get better for the next time, to help you learn and get better for the next time, and win on the next go or the next go, and you keep going. But even getting in there, even following through on what you're doing, even winning 3rd out of 4th, those are accomplishments. And I say that to say, to appreciate all of the accomplishments that you have, all the things that you can take pride in about yourself. Document them, write them down. You know, take an inventory on yourself. I would encourage you to write at least 10 things about yourself that you are proud of, and start working on your self-esteem, because when your self-esteem goes up, your relationships goes up, your quality of life goes up, your income possibly goes up. Everything gets better about your life the more you care about yourself. You stay away from toxic situations. You will eliminate toxic people from your life. You'll eliminate toxic people from your life. You'll eliminate toxic situations. You won't allow people to treat you a certain way when you care about yourself, because you'll say, you know what, I deserve more. I deserve to be treated better than this. I deserve to be paid what I'm worth. I deserve to go experience that when you care about yourself. So it's a key component to having a better life when you have high self-esteem. Now, there's borderlines on the point of being narcissistic or egomaniac or self-absorbed. I'm not saying that. I'm saying when you have high confidence, you won't treat people bad. You'll have a respect for them because you're not intimidated by them. You're not feeling like a disproportionate amount of energy. You know, you will be confident in yourself, or someone else can win, and you're like, man, good job, man, good job for you. Like, I'm happy for you. You'll be happy for other people's success when you're confident in yourself, when your self-esteem is at a healthy level. So that's what this was about today, and I hope that encourages somebody. I hope you take inventory on the things you're proud of about yourself. Thank you for tuning in to the Carbs Community Show. I'm Kirk Irons. Grow together.